Solitude's hot breath on your neck, your emotions turn to ice. When there's no one to confide in the bitterness of winter, there's still a warm place for suicide. Is there some place to go that's a fair? Is there something to do that will erase the fear of walking outside the real world? Do my bubbles around me really pop? Probably not. Well, nothing makes me comfortable. I'm so fucking secure, filled with animosity and spite. Nothing seems to allure me. Well, maybe a loaded gun would suit me, 'cause I wanna go to sleep. Peppy songs about the winter. I'm most inspired, yeah. Inspired by the winter. Because finally everyone's as cold as I am. On a lighter note, new decisions means burning my apartment down. So this is what that song's about. Towards the hall. Oh, da da da, da da. Oh, da da da, da da. My adolescent posters, they go to life. The black smoke rising, smells of strife. Teenage memories fade for the best. I suppose this campfire's good and burning. I'll break out through this net, 'cause there's nothing that I'm searching for, and I don't believe in goals. Eventually the best players all have to fold. So I'll wait in line for the next life I can have. No one's gonna worry, and that's a sad fact. Yeah, it's my fault that I'm finally drained. I'm withered and worn and can't put up with the strain. Where I'm sitting now, I see nothing I can gain. Above me is a black cloud that constantly rains. I found something truly made me happy. Utilize it, the feeling that it gave me, like a drug, helps me break free. If there's a God, I can't hear my plea. I hear distortion breaking through. It's the feeling sorry and blue. There's nothing at all that I love that makes me think of you. I wish there were a metaphor right here. Down the road is a house that used to be a daycare. Years ago, the police knocked down the doors because of the chemicals and smoke in the air. Inside there were games. Girls and boys. Outside was a playground where they played by the house, a forest green. But downstairs, drugs were being made where the children didn't see. Now, this next one is a very new one that I just recorded on my USB mic the other day. So, it took me like 10 takes to get that because a lot of lyrics. So, bear with me. But I get sick and tired of people telling me to quit smoking cigarettes when they have vices that are equally just as bad. Hopefully this isn't too. Alright. So it's called a rant, I should say, for when I'm on oxygen. A rant. Smoking cigarettes for my health. Then they'll say, look how much money you will save. And then I'll say, but don't forget, that I'll spend that money elsewhere, and that I'll consume more fatty foods, and eventually I'll get that heart attack. What they should say is everyone needs vice, but that vice just may not be right for everyone. And if you watch your health and nutrition the right way, you'll live long and strong and die just someday. But I know that that's just a bunch of bullshit. No one will ever say those fucking lines, so I try to nod my head and smile when I have those conversations. So when we walk away carefree, we should be fine. But then my paranoia will kick in. What are they thinking when they walk away? When they walk away, do they see me sinking? Do they think less of me now? And then you start to think, do I really care? Anyhow, you have so much time on this earth, and I'll set fire to those things that just aren't worth it. Feels and it looks like I aim for some suicide, but isn't that up for me to decide? So chew your burgers, drink your Pepsi, then survive me for a habit that controls my way. Plus I'm the one who seals my fate, so next time we have this conversation, it'll come with an undetermined price. What they should say is everyone needs vice, but that vice just may not be right for everyone. And if you watch your health and nutrition the right way, you'll live long and strong and die like us someday. One more time. And you'll live long and strong and die like us someday. Fill your arteries and I will grow spots on my lungs. Don't parent me, enjoy extra bacon on that bun. Maybe we will chat things, don't do tombstone when we're buried, but then once I reflect on it, it should be clearly stated that we won't talk because I want to be cremated. It's about passing time in the psych ward. Walk the off-white halls, count paces and brush the wall. I dream of whiskey and dry gin. Take another lap, make sure those walls ain't closing in. The phone may ring, but it's not for me. It's just more wake-up calls presented by life's generosity. Bittersweet realism and the shakes, pressed by stone until they hear the break. Salesmen find a captive audience here, and I conceal a business card for a road of paranoia and fear. Have faith in a devil disguised as an angel. Confide in a delicate design formed in 0-degree angles. Yeah. some water on my guitar. I'm sure musicians will be happy with that. Yeah, that was called This Wastedrel's Business. Now, this song is coming up. It's one of the oldest ones, but I like it because it's for everyone out there, because everyone is a poser. And this song is for people who, I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, the song is called, I guess being DIY is going online and buying a back patch with a credit card. Going on to Interpunk and buying a back patch with a credit card. I want a gas guzzler, perhaps a Hummer. A large house on the hills would be boss. I'd leave the lights and the heat on if I could only afford the cost. Oh, expensive hunk of meat, and I'll laugh at those impoverished peeps. But since I'm so poor and I'll never be rich, I'll complain about everything, I'll whine and a bitch. Attack, protest, issue evasion, foreign soil. Imagine I didn't want a large share in an oil company. And I'll hang the flag upside down, burn effigies and I'll only eat veggies. I'll read the literature and I'll listen to punk rock, a pride for men who wanna suck cock. But in the back of my bitter cynical mind, I know that I'm fake and I'm lying. I have these tears and they wash away my sorrow. I have trouble thinking about tomorrow. When you're stuck in a bitter but satisfying phase, it's hard to keep track, it's hard to plan and save. I've been stuck in the moment and in the past. I'd like to dwell on bad times, even though I wish they wouldn't last. I'd like to think that I was pleased, and I'm sure I was, but I torment tease these scars that I have, and I watch them bleed. It brings a sick smile to my face, like a plastic mannequin for everyone to see. I'm just a piece in the scheme of life, tragically misplaced. Stuck in the moment and in the past. I'd like to dwell on bad times, even though I wish they wouldn't last. I'd like to think that I was pleased, I'm sure I was, but I torment tease these scars that I have, and watch them bleed. Hot. Now, this is a new song as well. One that I have figured out how to play. This one's called it's from a Tom Waits lyric, title, Bad Liver and a Broken Heart, Revisited. My heart, it used to be bigger. Instead, my liver, it's double in size. The bartender asks me what my name is, so I tell her half-ass lies. 'Cause I don't wanna be me anymore, and you can't change your footnotes in your history book. So I'd implore for you to read something someone else wrote. Yeah. I used to share my troubles with 3 other guys, and now I bark at the wall I crashed into. A bottle of gin instead of cash prize, and I black out on the couch 'cause I can't sleep next to you. The drink has left my wallet parched. Step outside, prepare for my drunken funeral march. Punish for every cigarette I light. Snowflakes hit my face in their suicidal flight. And I once had a tight set of true geese to stand by. So now I loathe and miss the past. Presently a bland barfly. A bland barfly. Never go outside, but when locked up, the elements look sublime. Never take the meds you should, so stick your tongue out before you leave this line. Never detox or dunk your head in a steady stream. Never smoke while you slumber, so keep the fair chance you can dream. Socialize with strangers in comfortable comfort zones, and never worry about the bridges you've been intentionally blown. Never thought a series of small mistakes eventually would tear you up inside. Never thought to thank or appreciate those who stood close by. Think about all the reactions needed to change. In a fit of rage, ponder all the mistakes you made. On this brittle structure, just waiting for its breaking point, grinding and clicking easily, felt in those weak joints. Almost $6,500 of cheaper grass. Kind of a shout out to all the people that really didn't care that I didn't think give a shit about me. Goes both ways. You sit there all lonely, and then you don't reach out to anyone at the same time. It's kind of a catch-22 situation. This is a song about self-suicide, and yep. Seven cups of coffee and a pack of Pall Malls to make it through the morning. I long for sleep during the day, and I toss and turn at night. Something in my life needs changing. Something just don't feel right. My head hurts too much, and my heart pumps too hard just to keep me alive. My real concern is why you let me die. 'Cause I've been committing suicide since I was 14 years old. Destroying my head when it's my head that wants me down. Oh, be a long walk up the stairs tonight. Whose brilliant idea was it to make that light so bright? I miss coming home to this phone. Give me a bloody nose. That abuse made me feel alright. Instead I'll just fall face first on the curb, punch a hole in the wall till my knuckles burn. Screaming my cats because there's no one here to project my anger upon. Guess you know. Your wrist and I grabbed the knife from your grip. I wish I had the courage to let you finish. Remember when I fished out on the floor? You worked me back to health. What on earth did you do the for? Our love is long gone dead. If I had a hammer, I'm punching it all in. Alrighty, this marks the end. Now, I have one more medley. We'll do it. We're supposed to be out busking today, but it's like 90 degrees outside and I don't have a car. Walking to the park would have been a disaster. And walking back with the guitar in case. Also, musicians are naturally lazy, I think. I still have my scar from my first Germs burn. From back when I thought I was punk. Well, I have a few more, but you'd think that I would learn for the others from how much they stung. I don't bother with self-mutilation anymore. what the hell is the point to it anyway? When it stops hurting, it's just gonna feel the same. What's more effective? Oops. What's more effective is being found with your feet dangling above the ground, down the ground, the ground. Streak the windows, smear the walls with coconut oil, yeah. Fill the cast iron kettle with water and magnolia blossom. Let it boil, let the water roll, let the fire take its toll. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Dust off the idols, give them something to eat. Think they're hungry, I know I'm starving, half to death. I know you're waiting, I know you've been waiting for a long, long time. But I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Set the table, those 3 extra places. 1 for me, 1 for your doubts, 1 for God. Incense burn in every room. Feel the fullness of time in the empty tomb. Feel the future kicking in your womb. I'm coming home, I'm coming home, yeah. Da-da. The red-eye, Dallas, Fort Worth, all the way, sunny Taipei. Skin the color of a walnut shell, and a baseball cap, holding down her dark hair. And she came in after midnight. The hot weather made her feel right at home. So come on in, you haven't slept for weeks, drink some of this. It'll put color in your cheeks. He drove in from Mexicali, no worse for wear, money to burn, time to kill. About 5 minutes, looking in his eyes, we all knew he was broken pretty bad. So we gave him what we had, we cleared a space for him to sleep in. And let the silence, that's a trademark, make its presence felt. So come on in, you haven't slept for weeks, drink some of this. It'll put color in your cheeks. They came in by the dozens, walking or crawling, some were bright-eyed, some were dead on their feet. And they came from Zimbabwe or from Soviet Georgia, East St. Louis or from Paris, or they lived across the street. But when they came and finally made it here, it was the least that we could do to make our welcome clear. So come on in, you haven't slept for weeks, drink some of this. It'll put color in your cheeks. know